refined beauties, welcome to another interesting session with me, the refined girl. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about habits. Habits are small things we do every day but have a ripple effect on our lives. I've put down a few habits I think are very essential for the refined girl. Number 1, daily spiritual grounding. This one is a non-negotiable for me because life is so spiritual and the spiritual controls the physical. So for you to win daily, then you need to be rooted in God so that you can flourish, so that every other area of your life can flourish. And daily spiritual grounding looks like praying, worshiping, studying, and just staying connected to your source all day long. The second one I've put down is not just a habit, but a discipline, and that is mental discipline. This involves training your mind to stay focused on the most important things, not taking emotional decisions, and being able to stand firm even in tense situations. The scripture says in 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 that God has not given us a spirit of fear or timidity, but of boldness, of power, and of sound mind. Number 3, personal hygiene. I see personal hygiene as self-care and self-love. Not something I do for external validation, but for internal peace. And personal hygiene is like in 2 ways. What people see, which is your outward appearance, and that's like 10%. But the one no one talks about is what happens in your house when you are alone, and that's like 90%. That is where most of the work should actually be. And personal hygiene involves regular baths, oral hygiene, skin care, and even your environment. The fourth one is almost related to the third one, and that is organization. This simply means learning to put things together and keeping your space tidy. And I hear a lot of ladies say, organization is not my thing. Haba. Organization is for everyone, but it's more important for the refined girl who values her peace. There's a sense of peace that comes into your heart when you step into an organized home or workspace. And let's be honest, that's why we like fine dining and hotels, because they're well kept and organized. And that could be you too. But hey, organization is not perfection. Instead, it is daily steps that you take to ensure that your space is just well kept. Alright? Point number 5 is courage, and that's because I couldn't find a better word to use there. But simply what I mean is learning to put yourself together. Now it's not just about your environment, but about yourself. And for me, courage looks like walking gracefully and not dragging my feet. It means not picking my nose in public or not biting my nails, bros. It also looks like speaking calmly and softly rather than harshly and loudly. And of course, not laughing uncontrollably in public. The 6th point I've put down is planning. I wasn't always a fan of planning because I just felt like what would be would be. I mean, why take so much time to plan? Until I enrolled for a 1-year mentorship program with Coach Merit last year, and to-do lists became a non-negotiable because of course I had to stay accountable to my coach. At first it was hard because I wasn't used to it, but with time I saw how planning improved my productivity and outcomes at the end of each day. Right now I do that effortlessly. At the beginning of the week, I just sit with myself on Sunday evenings and I just write down all of the activities I have for the week. And then I have like top 3 or 4 priorities, things that I need to do in the week. Then of course, I break it down into small tasks for every single day. Like you see, if you go through my planner, you see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I plan for even the tiniest things like my laundry. Don't get me wrong, emergencies will surely arise, but preparation just helps you to stay put together all week long. If you found this video helpful, please do well to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified when I upload another video. And of course, invite your girlies to be part of these communities. Until I come your way again, bye!